Hi friends, happy Thursday, back at you with another video today, as always, for every single day in August. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about how I created my business and what I do for work. All right, so my career story sort of starts at this place called the National Speakers Association. It is a professional association for anyone who speaks for a living. Everybody that's a member there is a professional speaker, which usually also means that they've written books or they have online courses. They're running businesses as themselves. They are the brand, they are personal brands for the most part. And I learned so much from my job there, both from the members, watching them to see what they did, and also from just working in an office environment, and that introduced me to online marketing. And so with that, I really fell in love with Infusionsoft and WordPress. I started working there when I was 19, so I got really lucky. I started as a receptionist and kind of worked my way up. After being there for about 5 years, I decided that it was time for a change, and so I left and I went to work with another company for a few short months. And it didn't last long because by the time I got there, I had realized that I am the kind of person who doesn't like having a boss. I don't like being an employee. I like being able to make my own hours and wear my own clothes, wear jeans if I want to. That was huge for me. And being able to kind of control my schedule and the projects that I was working on. And honestly, I was really fed up with not being able to make decisions. And I feel like owning my own business, even though I have clients that are still kind of acting as a boss to ask me for what they want done, it's a much different relationship and it's just been amazing. So I went to work for a place for about 8 months and doing marketing. I thought that was what I wanted to do. And while I was there, I didn't like it, so I said, you know what, I'm just gonna do it on my own. I had seen a lot of people called virtual assistants through my time at the National Speakers Association. So I knew that it was possible for people to run a small business by just helping other people with online marketing or admin support or responding to people's emails, whatever. I didn't mind what it was, I just needed to find something else, and I really wanted it to be from home. When it was time, I put out a message on my Facebook page saying, hey, I'm interested in starting a virtual assistant business. If you have any work or any projects that you want to send my way, that would be amazing. Let's talk about how I can help you. And people just started reaching out to me. I had a lot of connections that were speakers, and a lot of them need virtual assistants, so it was a really nice fit. And it just worked out. I mean, it was like once I opened it up and put it out there to the universe, it provided, and I got a whole bunch of people coming my way. So that's kind of how I got my start. I took on every single project that came my way. I didn't care what it was. I just wanted to do it so that I had the knowledge, I guess, of if I liked it or not, or how I could market it. And in the end, I'm at this point 2.5 years in, and I've realized that I don't like doing all projects. I don't like working with all clients, and I have just kind of learned along the way what I need to do in order to have a successful business, but also to be happy with myself. That's been a huge part of it, is like remaining motivated and knowing that it's okay if I don't know every single line on the tax form, but I have figured it out all along the way. Now what I do is I do online marketing for what I call soul-centered businesswomen. And I primarily like to work with women, not saying I won't work with men, but it's just a different dynamic working with women. And what we do is we grow their businesses through online marketing support. But they'll come to me and say, I need this email sequence sent out for a course that I'm launching. So I can help write the email sequence, and then I set it up in their system to send out on certain days and times, managing like all of their contacts and everything within the email system. So lots of different pieces with email marketing for sure. I also do website design to an extent, so if you already have a website built, I can create new pages for you, sales pages for your courses, those kinds of things. I also offer a lot of help with webinars, so kind of similar to video, except I'm not usually on video in most of them. I'm more just kind of behind the scenes, helping people get set up, and then fielding questions at the beginning and end, or introducing you, or whatever you need. And I also help launch a lot of online courses. So like I mentioned yesterday, Applied Astrology is a course that I work a lot with. And there are a few others that I have helped to create and get out there for the world to buy, and it's really fulfilling and rewarding to hear, especially from people who have had their lives changes from the courses, and to know that I'm a part of that is the best feeling in the world. But I know that's a very quick version of how I got to where I am, but in between all that was a lot of hustle. There is a lot of hard work and hustle that goes into building a business, but in the end, it's so worth it, I promise you, because you've created something for yourself that nobody can take away. And if you're thinking about starting an online business or any business, I highly encourage you to do so. At least just start doing one step a day. That's how I got here. I didn't quit my job the day after I got the idea to quit. It took a while, and I'm just so happy that I stuck it out and took the time to find something that I really love doing, and I think that the same can happen for you, so I hope that for you. And that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked hearing about how I started my business and a little bit of my career background and what I do. If you have any questions, make sure you leave it in the comments below. Tell me, what do you do for work? Leave me a comment and let me know. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I will see you tomorrow. Don't ever let your mind stop you from having a good time. Bye.
Living the best days of our lives. Oh, these are the best days of our lives. Oh, everybody let me hear you sing it. Go give and take.
I like to be able to make my own hours. Oops, bumped the tripod.